Hello everyone, James here. Yeah, if you noticed, I just made... This is gonna be my third YouTube video in a day. Yeah, I'll get to that a little later in the video. Sorry, I'm trying to check for a kinked neck. No kinked neck. You know, it's been a long time since I made a series of YouTube videos. Actually, been a week or two since I made one. Maybe been 3 weeks since I made one, but less than a week since I posted the last one. So today is Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, August 2nd, 2017. Now, you know what? Last time I did a journal entry, it was on the day of class of 2017's graduate. It was on the day that the class of 2017 graduated. And so far, I have to admit I've been enjoying my summer, and I set a lot of goals. Or I had a lot of plans. Some of those plans were getting fulfilled to like amazing extents. Others were not really getting fulfilled at all. Actually, now that I think about it, almost everything but summer homework went horribly wrong. So summer homework, I mean, that's all finished. I finished my advanced placement United States history summer homework, and so that's all done. I'm taking these Khan Academy lessons so that I can go into AP Calculus BC the coming school year. And all that, so that's gone great. What hasn't been going so great is that I had like laid out this exercise plan and all that, but for some reason it went well until after I came back from Los Angeles, and afterwards I really started slacking on it. Recently I've been able to get back up on my feet with it. I took a break yesterday and today, but it took a little bit of a hard moment to get me going on it again. And you know what, I actually planned to, I did plan to join a travel ball team and all that, but tryouts passed and all that, and they wouldn't let me do makeup, so I was on my own, completely. Except that I had my dad. I had my dad to throw the ball, catch the ball with me. I just had a tennis ball and a glove. I just had a bat and a net, and a ball. Sounds like a little to go on, but for all the dreamers out there, you'll be surprised how far it gets you. But at the same time, to all the dreamers also, you'll be surprised how hard you have to work just to feel like you're getting somewhere. So in other words, one thing I learned is that I've yet to understand what it really means to earn something big. Because the whole purpose of that was, my goal was to make varsity baseball next year. And I gotta get stronger, and I gotta get better. Otherwise, I have no chance against the guys I'm competing against. No way. So yeah, and all that. So in other words, homework's good, but physical activity, not too great. I managed to get back up on my feet recently and all that. Well, and if any of you want to know what's not going too well either, college aptitude test studies and preparation. Yes, that can be a very frustrating. To me, that's a very frustrating thing to study for, because I also have very little resources to go off of too. I mean, I have this, but it's over a year old. I get to take the practice test on it. And yeah. And another one of my summer plans was to start actually doing something on my YouTube channel, like make my journal entries and my news and current event videos more often, to get that talk show going. As you can see, you see how that worked out, right? One video, and I'm still not any closer to getting to the second one. I don't even think there is only like a slim window to do one more, but I don't even know if I have time to like after that, just engineer and post it and all that. I mean, it's hard to keep track. It's hard to keep a YouTube account running frequently. So just imagine what like all the big YouTubers do and all that. And so yeah. But then I had these plans where I like basically they would come and go naturally. So yeah, I went to Los Angeles. I already told you about that. Anyway, trip to LA was great. Got to see my grandfather again. Well, the one who's still alive. Yeah. My mother's father. So yeah. But then at the same time I didn't see my grandmother on my mom's side because she's got this disease. It's rare, untreatable, incurable, and now she doesn't have the strength to come back to America. She'll be staying in Taiwan, probably for the rest of her life. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't pretty news. And you know what? And then, if any of you are asking about that 4th of July cookout and how it went and all that, it was a disaster. I mean, very few people said they were able to come, and it turns out that they have something that just seems to happen out of the blue. And here's the thing, I don't blame them. I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, their family had something planned. I understand they would want to say, in fact, that they would sometimes be mandatory. Sometimes it would be mandatory that they say, or in fact, maybe both. They want to and it's mandatory. I understand. Yeah. But besides that, I'll admit it. So, in other words, to generalize it, I've been lazy but consistent all summer. Actually, I shouldn't even say that. So another set of my summer plans that now the following two are like kind of yet to be fulfilled. These are the ones that I thought would just naturally come along and all that. Turns out I'm not gonna even take my driver's test this summer vacation. Yes, and guess what? I should have scheduled that DMV appointment back in June. Yep. That's how backed up appointments at the DMV are. And then there's one thing that's coming up. In fact, as of the time this journal entry was made, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do a little bit of math here. Okay, as from the time I say this right now, in about 9 hours and 15 minutes, I will have to wake up and go to go get some surgery. Yep. Now, no appendix didn't burst or anything. This is like wisdom teeth surgery. You know, I have to say, speaking of wisdom teeth, I mean, here's the thing though. For me, this is kind of like a big turning point in my life because I get really sentimental of things that I own or that are part of me sometimes. And so yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. One thing I'm happy is that I had all four of my wisdom teeth. Yes, top, bottom. Had all of them. All four. I mean, to me, the fact that I even had all four, that I have all four right now before surgery, the fact that I even have all four of them, I kind of take that as like I'm lucky, just to even have all four, because not everyone. Because for some reason, I can remember my 6th grade math and science teacher telling me that not among her and all her friends, when they got their wisdom teeth removed, not all of them had all 4 wisdom teeth. So I think I should be considered pretty lucky. even if most people in general, like let's say 90%, have all 4 wisdom teeth before they need to get them removed. I mean, it's kind of, because there's still that chance that I could have been one of those people who didn't have all 4 wisdom teeth to begin with. And I'll be honest, if I could manipulate and tweak reality just a slight bit, I would keep my wisdom teeth. But in case like these, it's not possible to fit them and let them grow and fit in my mouth, so that's why I'm willing to go through with the surgery. So I'm sentimental enough to feel lucky that I feel lucky that I have all my 4 wisdom teeth, or that in some point in my life I had them. But at the same time, I'm also wise enough to understand that sometimes it's not worth sacrificing your health over. That sentiment is not infinite. So yeah, so then the only thing I really have left to fear is, do people feel pain in the surgery? Now here's the thing, there were 3 types of anesthesia, or ways they numb one to the pain. There's local, where they just cold this one area. There's laughing gas. I'm gonna call it no gas, because NO, get it? Nitrogen monoxide. Nitrogen monoxide. NO, no. So much for the name laughing gas, anyway. But then I chose general anesthesia, where they just knock you out cold. Because to me, at least it reduces the chance of being full-blown conscious. Believe me, I don't think anybody would want to be full-blown conscious during a surgery. Believe me. And all that. So, and tomorrow, before I get my wisdom teeth removed, I'm just gonna check up with the surgeon, because he said that I could keep my top 2 as souvenirs, and I was like, what about the bottom ones? Well, he said that in that procedure okay, warning, the following might sound a little graphic, okay? They cut it up. Not in the small pieces, but maybe, according to what I saw, as an animated procedure on Instagram, what they do is they cut it in half so that they can take each one out in 2 separate pieces. However, even though the way my wisdom teeth have come in so far, even though it does not permit the bottom teeth to be extracted as a whole, I'll just check with the surgeon right before. Yeah, I may have gotten enough of my sentiment out of the way to be willing to go through this surgery, but I haven't gotten enough of it out of the way to just let go of just one of them without asking if it's even possible just one more time. You know, I mean, to me it's a big thing, but to others it's not. And yeah, you know, getting on from wisdom teeth and all that, that's why to any of those who plan to hang out with me within the next week, that's why I said I won't be available Thursday through Sunday, because Thursday I'll be having the surgery, and then all the way through Sunday I'll be in a recovery process at the least amount of time. I'll be honest, I wish the recovery process was immediate, and all that, because yeah. So now I know why. Now, you know what, branching off from that, you know what, and tying into the 4th of July thing, I mean, social life is kind of hard, because when something is loosely planned, I mean, things can be subject to change immediately. I mean, I plan to do one thing A, and friend A turns out not available that day. You have to reschedule it. And friend number B, hey, want to go do this or something? Want to go do this or something? And it's like, oh, I got other plans, but hey, maybe tomorrow. And you know, I'll be honest, I don't blame them, because what happened, the reasons they gave, they were absolutely reasonable. I mean, I don't want to list any names or situations because I don't want anyone figuring out about this. This is strictly between me and the people who talked. I mean, I understand. Just let you know. Just let you guys know. I understand. I mean, I wish I was more socially interactive. Oh, and then Dad, and also not going to mention any other names, but some people are just not available, period. And all that. And, however, I understand. I mean, every single time they somehow had to reschedule like the hangout date or whatever. Every time someone had to reschedule like the hangout or whatever, the trip or whatever, or they just couldn't come or they just couldn't do something. Every time they gave a good reason, and that's why I don't blame them. I'll tell you one thing though. Speaking of that, one thing I learned about that is that everyone else, I'll be honest, I think all my friends do a better job at socializing with people than me. They can plan easily. They can find all the right conditions to do and all that. For me, it's kind of difficult. I just noticed. Yeah, because I don't do all the same things my friends do, and I don't have the same access to different things as my friends do. So I wouldn't blame them. Anyway, it's getting late. I have to go to bed soon. So yeah, and then after my wisdom teeth surgery and recovery, I'll have a little bit of a gap. I have some days to I will have some days to hang out here, but then there's gonna be another reason. I'll be flying out to Alabama on the 11th because I'm gonna help my dad drive my grandfather's Lexus back here to San Francisco. Yeah, so I'm gonna be gone for a bit. Yeah, I'll be gone for a bit. Yeah, so that's why my windows are slim these days. Meaning, if I don't get to see people between my recovery from wisdom teeth surgery and going to Alabama, I won't be able to see anyone until summer vacation ends, because I'll be getting back around the weekend right before school starts. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, these are some of the last hours before I get my wisdom teeth removed. If I wasn't a sentimental guy, I wouldn't make as big a deal out of it. But if I had the same sentiment I would have had like 4 years ago, I'd still be very, very much fretting. But well, I'd still be freaking out quite a bit. But at the same time, I removed major sentiments, but I haven't removed all of it. Most people, they'd be like, man, I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed and all that. Yeah. So after wisdom teeth surgery, I hope to have a speedy recovery and then maybe get out of the house for a bit, see some of you guys, before school starts. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I just go crazy back here at my house because I have no one to hang out with. I literally have no social life outside of school. And so that's why I thought, you know, maybe I'll just get together with my friends. So I can't wait, guys. I'll see you soon. Hey, that wraps up my journal entry for today, Wednesday, August 2nd, 2017.